HDFC Life is quietly retiring Click2Protect Supreme and replacing it with a brand new version that's called Click2Protect Supreme Plus. The tentative launch date is Jan 1st, 2026. But folks, this is not officially out yet. This is a pre-launch walkthrough and you're literally seeing it before most industry advisors even know what's coming. Hello folks, I'm Shashank, you're watching Ditto Insurance. Today let's break down what Click2Protect Supreme already offered, what Supreme Plus adds on top of it, and more importantly, who should actually care about this upgrade and who shouldn't. But before we get into the changes, here's a quick context. Click2Protect Supreme was already HDFC Life's flagship term plan. It had strong brand, very high CSR, solid underwriting, and a feature-heavy product. And it also came with slightly higher premiums compared to the peers. Supreme Plus doesn't try to make it cheaper. Instead, it tries to make it more flexible and more family-aware, especially for women and parents. So if you're a woman or if you have parents, then you should definitely watch this. Okay, let's start with what stays the same. A quick glimpse at the metrics first. Take a look at it. The core structure remains unchanged. You get three main variants: Life, which is pure term with inbuilt accelerated terminal illness; Life Plus, which adds accidental death benefit on top of life cover; and Life Gold, which is the decreasing cover option typically used for loans. The same premium payment options continue: single pay, regular pay, limited pay of 5, 10, 12, 15 years and pay till 60. Entry age remains 18 to 65. Maximum maturity age remains at 85. Educational and income eligibility rules broadly remain aligned with the current Supreme plan itself. Now, terminal illness benefit is still inbuilt. If the life assured is diagnosed with a terminal illness before age 80, up to 2 crore rupees can be paid immediately from the sum assured once diagnosis is confirmed by specialists. Now, this part hasn't changed, and it's still one of HDFC Life's strongest features. Smart exit is still there after completing 25 policy years, but not in the last 5 years. You can exit and get back premiums paid. Same conditions apply. Minimum policy term is of 31 years, not available with RP or Life Gold variant. So no changes there. Renewability at maturity is also carried forward. You can extend the policy term up to 5 times at maturity subject to underwriting, provided you're on regular pay and haven't selected add-ons like ROP, spouse cover or waiver riders. Again, unchanged. Parenthood Protect Care continues as well. This lets you split the death benefit into a lump sum plan plus regular income for parents or grandparents with specific age and payout ratio conditions. The structure, eligibility, they all remain the same. Before we talk about what's actually new, I'd like to remind you that with Ditto, you can compare plans with no force to buy. If you like the product and see that it fits your budget and needs, we'll help you purchase with the application and with the usual as well. No spam from our end. If you'd like to give our free and honest service a try, book a free call with the link in the description. Okay, the biggest shift is how women-specific benefits are handled in Click2Protect Supreme Plus. In this new plan, female policyholders get a dedicated premium break benefit after just 2 policy years and not 5. Kindly note that this benefit is applicable only in case of pregnancy or death of a spouse. If the female policyholder needs to exercise premium break for reasons other than these two, then standard conditions will apply and it can be exercised only after completing 5 policy years. In pregnancy cases, this benefit can be exercised anytime you're in pregnancy or within 6 months after delivery. In case of husband's death, it can be exercised within 6 months from the date of death. Now, this benefit can be used multiple times as long as there's a 2-year gap between breaks. This is a massive change compared to the standard premium break of 5 years, which still requires, again, 5 years as I mentioned for everyone else. Now, on top of this, Supreme Plus introduces waiver of premium on accidental death of husband. Yes, you heard that right. This is only for married women. If the husband dies in an accident, all future premiums for the woman's policy are waived off and the policy continues as is. This rider must be chosen at inception. This is not available for single pay policies and is not issued if the husband's occupation is hazardous. This benefit simply did not exist in the older plan. The third major addition is the education income benefit. If the policyholder dies, the child receives an annual income payout equal to 10% of the base sum assured, capped at 10 lakh rupees in total. This is paid annually from the next policy anniversary after death until the policy ends or the child turns 25, whichever is earlier. If the child turns 18, they can choose to receive the remaining amount as a lump sum. Now, this benefit is child only, no parent, no spouse. The child's age, the policy term, and the life assured's age must satisfy specific conditions. This is a meaningful addition for parents who worry not just about debt, but also about education continuity. Now, the next big upgrade is the life stage benefit expansion. Earlier, life stage triggers were limited to marriage and childbirth. Supreme Plus now adds purchase of a home loan as a valid trigger as well. You can increase your sum assured by up to 50%, capped at 50 lakh rupees within 6 months of taking a home loan. Age limit to exercise this remains under 45. This makes the plan far more practical for urban buyers who take larger loans later on in their life. Discounts have also changed. Supreme Plus introduces a flat 10% first year discount for all customers, regardless of profile. This sits alongside existing discounts like online discount, HDFC Group employees discount, existing customer discount, and high sum assured discount. Minimum sum assured is also expected to drop to 10 lakh rupees for all profiles, though this is to be confirmed. As I mentioned, this is only the initial look. Instant payout on claim intimation continues. For sum assured between 1 crore and under 2 crores, 2 lakh rupees is paid immediately. For 2 crores and above, 5 lakh rupees is paid within 1 working day of claim intimation, subject to documents. If the claim is eventually rejected, the amount is recovered. If death occurs during a premium break, deferred premiums are deducted from the payout. Now, that's the same logic as before. Wellness benefits are also packaged. Teleconsultations, dietitians, mental health counseling, preventive health checkup vouchers, cancer screening vouchers, digital health vault, ambulance assistance, and even bereavement counseling for nominees. So, what is the bottom line? Click2Protect Supreme Plus is not a cheaper plan. It's a more thoughtful plan. If you're a single individual with no dependents, you might not use half these features. If you're a married woman or a young parent or someone planning a home loan, this plan suddenly makes a lot more sense than the older version. HDFC Life isn't trying to compete on price here. They're doubling on flexibility, continuity, and family-first design. Whether that premium trade-off is worth it depends on your life stage. So if you already have Click2Protect Supreme, there's no need to panic. Your policy remains valid. There is no forced migration. But if you're planning to buy a term insurance from HDFC Life in 2026, Supreme Plus will likely become HDFC Life's default flagship offering. If you want to know whether waiting for this plan makes sense for you or whether another insurer already offers what you need today, book a free call with Ditto's advisors. There will be no spam, there will be no pushy sales. Just get the clarity that you need. The link is in the description. And yes, folks, as more details come out closer to the launch, we'll break those down too. Happy insurance hunting.